Mitikai Oyasin, everyone. I was about to go out and do a gig. Not that it was going to pay me anything, it was more just for fun. And then I thought, well, I'd have to record a video today. And then I thought, well, it'd be kind of cool to leave the guitar on while I'm recording, even though I don't have to. So, there. A little bit of vanity, I guess. Listen, folks, another commentary about today and all these Biden-Harris signs that I'm seeing on lawns and such. I am a big fan of honesty. Now, I know what you're going to say about this. Hold on. I'm a big fan of honesty. So the idea that Kamala Harris, during the debate, demanded that Joe Biden apologize for reaching across the aisle and working with known segregationists, all but stopping from calling him a segregationist or a racist, all but herself calling Joe Biden that, and then also criticizing him for the alleged inappropriate touching that Joe Biden did. And I guess some of it was proven as inappropriate to me, really. Just another non-issue. But Kamala Harris made a big deal about this. Now, picked as VP, a few days ago, she says on national TV how much she loves Joe and loves the fact that he is known for reaching across the aisle. The very same thing that she criticized him for and demanded that he apologize for. Joe Biden himself saying, "I am the Democrat Party." Joe Biden a few days ago at Gettysburg delivered a stirring address. It was absolutely beautiful. If he had been doing that all along, probably be voting for the man right now. When he says that he wants to unite, that he will be the president of both Republicans and Democrat, man, that is a very new note for him in this campaign. It's a new note for him ever since Trump was elected. Not too long ago, I think it was in July, he called Trump and his supporters toxic. And now, hey, let bygones be bygones, I will work with you guys. Not true. He may have wanted to do that all along. I think his temper got away with him because, you saw his temper last week, and you saw, hopefully, how Jim Carrey categorized him as being in anger management classes. Jim Carrey's impression of Joe Biden, oh my gosh, spot on. But he called Trump a clown, national embarrassment, worst president in American history. So maybe at some point he actually did think that he could work with Donald Trump and his supporters because he has a history of reaching across the aisle and seeing people as opposed to, political, as opposed to the political badge, that the person is a walking representation of a political badge. But that Joe Biden is long gone. And that Joe Biden, even though I believe at times he still wants to be that person, like in Gettysburg, that's not what the party wants. Kamala Harris is going to be one of the people that would be running the White House. I don't know who else, but it's clear to me that there are people behind the scenes. Now, I know there are folks who believe in, say, the cabal, the Bilderberg Group, the Illuminati, that no president has ever been actually in charge, and no world leader has ever been actually in charge. There's a secret group of people, Bilderbergs, that have been in charge all throughout. Always took that with a grain of salt. This time, I believe it. And this is not going to be some sort of foreign entity. These are the actual epitome of what the Democrat Party is these days. You had what? More than 3 months of rioting in Portland. You had in Seattle an autonomous zone being declared. You had New York City, Minneapolis, Chicago. all these towns, districts being burned and looted, and I don't know, these Democrat mayors were acting as if they were parents giving their kids rain. My gosh, if my child, I only have one son, if my son, or if I had more children, if anybody that was entrusted to my care was burning and looting and using violence, oh my gosh, I would not allow that to stand. I would put an end to it. I can still be compassionate to the rioters or to the children. My children in this scenario, I'd still be compassionate toward the stated goals, objectives of these actual rioters. But for this to happen, absolutely unconscionable. And now Kamala Harris and Joe Biden are both saying we don't believe in the violence. But do I actually see anybody saying, yeah, right, Joe, yeah, right, Kamala? Not happening. The riots, I believe, are dying down, but they'll go again. Hillary Clinton has said as much. Kamala Harris has said as much to Stephen Colbert, and I'm sure others. Black Lives Matter has said as much. The riots are going to happen again, and they're going to happen no matter who wins. If Trump and Pence win, they're going to say, now is the time to get rid of all these supremacists and these racists. And if Biden and Kamala win, yeah, now's the time to finish getting rid of all these supremacists and racists. So I said I'd get back to what I said that I know you're thinking. Donald Trump is not a harbinger of the truth. I know this. But the truth of the matter is, he has been doing a fine job in running the country. He has done well by the black community. He has done well by the gay community. He has the First Step Act. He has the Music Modernization Act. He has, before COVID hit, the economy in America was fine, especially for black Americans, within the history of keeping track of the economy and the unemployment rate in America. It's a damn shame that America seems to be reduced to black and white, and both sides are talking about it. What it should be about Americans, and that's what all the black conservatives and all the black libertarians that I know and listen to are saying. It's not about black and white, and I agree. This is in my heart. This is me. This is me for the longest time. It's not about black and white. It's about America. It's about people. This doesn't matter. Not the color. What matters is here. Okay, one of my Cherokee cousins told me that more than 20 years ago, about 30 years ago, and I never forgot. So, the Democrats, hell no. They are perpetuating a lie. And everything they've done since, the Great Society, the welfare system that has been put into place in these cities and districts around America, not just for black people, but for poor people, it isn't working. Everyone that I know and know of that has achieved because of what is inside, what they allow themselves to believe and what they allow themselves to hear from others so that they can believe. Okay, 9/12. Peace. 4 fingers. I'll talk to you later. Bye.